There are T-Rexes about, for sure. We know they're there. We've seen a big one. So they're around, but everyone's being sneaky. Everyone's... Oh, God, he's right there. He is right there. Let's go. Let's go. Grab the fish and go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to J72 Gaming Channel. My name is Jacob, and you can just call me Jay here. Today, we're back in Path of Titans for more Sandile Megalania growth. But I just want to start off here because this is the first episode I've done since they have done two very important things for Path of Titans. One, obviously, you're looking at it. We've got the T-Rex, and he speaks for himself. Yeah, we have the T-Rex, and that is exciting. I am very happy to eventually play the T-Rex. Not in today's episode, because of course we are continuing the growth of Sandile here. But number two, most important thing that they have done for Path of Titans, they have released on console. So if you are new here from playing console, hello, welcome. My name is Jay. My name is Jacob. You can call me Jay, right? That's the thing. But yeah, welcome. I'm very excited to have console players because I myself was a console player for a very long time until I finally had enough money to get my PC, and I never really had a super good PC until, honestly, until like my mid-20s. So I understand if you can't afford a PC and you're playing on console, or if you just enjoy playing on console instead because you get to kick back, sit back, grab a little controller, and just hang out. I get that 100%. So here we are back in, and immediately, oh man, immediately I need to look for food. Whoa, 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 I did not realize I was so... I didn't expect to be so hungry so fast. Okay. Go time. Okay, there's also a restart in 2 minutes, so everything's frantic. What an intense start to the episode. Let me get to this food. There's some food that should be in just southwest of us. I'm using Volnona.com again to cheat, and not cheat, but to see where some food is in times of dire need, like right now. Let me get some food. We can calm down a little bit, and I'll talk about some things about the episode, what's going on with Path of Titans, and all things dinosaurs in just a second. Okay, guys, welcome back. It is obviously nighttime. I'm still very hungry, but I'm walking slow because we're on a new server, and I'm approaching a body of meat here, so I just want to be a little careful. But things have calmed down. I should be okay. As long as there isn't something to kill me around this corner, we should have a second to kind of gather our thoughts here. But let me find this corpse. Ah, there it is. Just over here. Yes, perfect. Okay. Deep breath. All right, guys. So if you are new to this series here, I welcome you to the series. And if you'd like to start at the very beginning, we have shown everything that this little guy here has done. This is Sandile, the Megalania. And here on this series, we take it slow. We talk about everything going on in Path of Titans with its updates. And sometimes we'll talk about, you know, the Isle and some other things here and there. Just to kind of talk about all things dinosaur gaming and everything we cover on the channel. But yeah, essentially, it's a much more slower pace. So you're going to get to see everything here in this series. Like me struggling to find food and having to deal with the server restarting and turning it to the black of night. I like to keep it real here in this series. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that journey here with little Sandile. Let me check real quick here, give him a break from munching, and show you guys kind of update you where we're at, because it's been a while since I've played this guy. As I mentioned in the intro, we have T-Rexes now, so it's very dangerous kind of out in the world. But you can see here, we have hit adolescence, and today we will likely get very close to sub-adult, but I don't quite see us hitting sub-adult this episode, but we are on the journey there. So we're getting pretty big. We still have to kind of, you know, be afraid of some things here and there. But more or less we can stand our own now, which is exciting, except from the big boys, right? But if we come across anybody else also kind of questing and leveling themselves up, growing themselves, we should be able to kind of stand off and they won't really want to attack us, which is exciting. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of water here. And looks like I might do the herbivore quest, or not, sorry, the herbivore quest, the one right underneath the herbivore quest, the gather flowers. Oh, look at that timing. The find water survival quest just popped as soon as I told him to drink. Awesome. Good job, little buddy. Also, everybody, I'm doing it a little bit early in this episode, but I always like to ask at some point in the episodes here in this series, what are you guys drinking? Today I have, honestly, straight up honestly, one of my favorite drinks of all time. this Calypso, specifically this triple melon lemonade. Oh man, is it good. Let me know what you guys are drinking down below, or what snack you're eating down below. And cheers to that. Okay, but now that Sandile has quenched his thirst and has gotten filled up, he's good to go for quite a while. Let's take a look at the map here and kind of see where we want to go. Basically, for Sandile's life, if you've been following the series, you know we spawned up in the north here, and we kind of worked our way clockwise. We saw all the things kind of going on here, and we stayed away from hanging out in Spine Lizard Lagoon too much. If you guys are new to the game, which again I think a lot of you are new here from console, so I'm going to be kind of saying some generic stuff here to kind of get everybody up to speed in this episode. But this here is Spine Lizard Lagoon, and Spine Lizard Lagoon is more or less the most populated area of the map. If it's not right here, it's going to be its lake north of it, and that's going to be this side, specifically the southern end of the lake near Talon's Point and Corpse Cove. That whole area really seems to be kind of the most popular area of the map. So if you're looking for a fight, that's where you want to go. But if you're looking just to grow, get some quests done, and just kind of chill out and kind of get your guy to the point where you can have some fights, you're going to want to stay away from that point. But we're going to continue this northern trend here on Sandile. I am a huge fan of this area here. Oh, look, they added a new home cave location. Oh, they added a few. Ah, look at that. That's new. Okay. Well, let's take a second to explain this. So, I think they must have done this with the console release. I'll have to check the updates, but that's very exciting. Before, we only had like 3 home caves, maybe 4. We had this one I know about. I believe this one was around, and I think it was this one. Anyway, we had a few, but I think all 3 of these are new. Very exciting. Well, let's go over here because that's Traveler's Basin. I want to kind of hang out here anyway. There's lots of good quests, and it's just one of my favorite places of the map. I'm sure we'll see some T-Rexes, though, so we're going to definitely have to be careful of today. Specifically, right as an update drops and a new dinosaur releases, everybody's playing that dinosaur. And there's just a kind of an influx of people growing that dinosaur. So there's going to be a lot of T-Rexes out right now. Has been out for about a week, but I still think there's going to be people out here growing and looking for an easy kill because they're playing a T-Rex, you know. They're out to hunt. So as I look out over this pretty awesome vista view, to be honest, and of course I'm going to roar here in a second, because you gotta roar if you're playing a dinosaur game on a vista view. It's just the rules. I don't make them up. That's just the rules. But as I look over this vista view here, you can kind of see that we are looking out east. So we will be making our way kind of over that rocky outpost. Oh, I thought I just heard somebody. I heard something. There might be somebody over there, but regardless, we're letting out a roar. Let them know you're here, Sandile. And now, run away! Alright, let's get on over to Traveler's Basins. I'm gonna knock out this flower quest because it should be pretty easy real quick. Get some marks, get some growths, and yeah, like usual, guys, I will bring you in when I see anything interesting happening around, or I've got a cool point and topic to talk about. So let's get on with this adventure, shall we? I just had a moment where I'm out here picking flowers and just questing, and the sun's coming over. Beautiful sunrise, and just makes you appreciate some graphics of some games, right? When everything is looking good, and I don't know, it's just a moment. As playing a reptile here, I feel like I just kind of had to sit and, like, you know, just do that thing that lizards do. Is close their eyes, look really not happy, and just take in the sun. Appreciate it, Sandile. I'm sure it feels good. Now, I talked about this place in the last episode, so if you saw that one, which again was about a month ago, sorry on that. It's just the way life rolls sometimes. I would love to get these videos out to you every day, but life happens, right? And it might take a year to get this full series done, but we'll get there, and I hope you're here for the adventure. But anyway, as I mentioned last episode, this is World's Edge Falls, and it is one of the coolest spots of the map, in my opinion. It's tucked in the corner. I'll pull up the map here in just a second. It's tucked in the corner, and it has just a ton of cascading waterfalls. So you can see if I zoom in here, all the topography, right? That's a waterfall, that's a waterfall, another waterfall, another waterfall. And it just looks really cool. And every single time I'm down here, it's quiet. There's some decent quests around. You don't really get bothered. There's plentiful water because you can always, I think each one of these pools, I could be wrong, but I'm sure each one of them has its own water quality system going on. Whereas, like, you know, the quality of this pool might be different than the quality of that pool and another place. So there's always going to end up being a ton of water for you to drink, which is pretty awesome. I kind of came down here just to show you guys, but now that I'm here, I'm actually going to take a peek because we are the aquatic version of the Megalania here, so we know how to dive. So whenever I'm near these little bodies of water, just quickly want to dive in, see if I can find some fish to grab. Specifically, the really large fish seems to be the only one that Sandile here can catch really quickly. And how much stamina did that take? Oh, not much. Maybe they rebalanced that. Sandile used to have horrible stamina in the water. I do know that they've done some balancing. They've done a lot of balancing changes. No game's perfect, right? For a lot of people talk about how the T-Rex is not actually as good as they want it to be. But regardless, on this channel here, I'm not really going to talk to you guys about the nitty-gritty balance of the PvP in the game. I might hear of some things and mention it to you, where I do know Megalania currently is still one of the better, if not broken, characters by a player who really knows what they're doing, which is exciting for me because I play Megalania. So if I get good, I shouldn't have a problem to fight. Always fun to play the OP character, but struggling Sandile. Let's take you around the safe way. Also, there's that beautiful sun again. I'm the type of player, guys, and let me know if you are down below. There's kind of two ways you can play video games. You can play the meta, you can play really sweaty, or you can play really chilled. Now, there's obviously a wide spectrum along that line, but I've always been the guy to pick what is cool to me. Like, I don't really care if this one's, XYZ is the best one. The warrior's the best, but there's a mage and a rogue. It's like, well, maybe I want to play mage, you know what I mean? So I've never been someone who enjoys a character simply because they're good in the game. That doesn't work for me. I'd much rather play somebody that I can get really good with. And even if it's a bad character, I can be the best version of that character that's out there, right? The best player that plays that character. It's kind of my thought process with choosing a character in any game here. And it's no different here in Path of Titans. If Megalania was really bad, I'd still probably play him. You know what I mean? Anyway, we just got that fly request done, which is easy and out of the way. So let me go ahead and I'll fill up water here, and then we'll head on north. And let's see what I want to show you guys. Oh yeah, I want to go see that home cave over Traveler's Basin. So we'll go head on over to there. I'm very interested in where the home cave entrance is. The home caves, obviously, they've been around for a while. We might have some things that we can put in there, but we'll go check out that new cave entrance and just look around. It's new. Let's go take a peek. All right, so just a little bit further ahead, we have reached this section of World Falls Edge. Technically, we're out of it. We're at Two Falls Hollow, which I believe mean these two falls into this pool of water here, but I don't know. There's waterfalls everywhere. I did pick up an Acorn and Roots quest, which is kind of tedious. This is one of the bigger ones for sure. Not as big as they used to be in the past, though. They used to have the Death Quest, I think I called it, where it was like 50 acorns, 50 roots, 50 lychees, 50 blah blah blah. Like it was ridiculous. Definitely go check out. Sandile had to do a few of those in the beginning of his lifespan. But oh, did I just hear somebody? I might have heard somebody. Hold that thought. Oh, I definitely just heard something. Something very big. That kind of sounded like a new gurgle to me that I don't recognize. I don't have every sound memorized here in the game of every creature. There are a few that are distinct. That was very gurgly. I don't know if that was maybe a Sarco, one of the big crocodiles. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I've just seen him. There he is. He is huge. What a massive T-Rex that is. Oh, we are gonna stay low. I don't really want him to see me, so maybe we'll just quickly get over this hill here. And it'll be a case if I saw you but you didn't see me. Stay around these trees. Yeah, let's oh, yep, that was him. He just gurgled. Did you hear that again? Okay. Know that gurgle. That is the gurgle of what I assume is the T-Rex just typing in chat, or pressing this one right here, the kind of the low gurgle, the low vocal is what I meant. Okay, well, trying to go around that guy has actually brought us to ta-da, the world border. So hopefully he doesn't come over here and trap us up against this wall, but I don't think he saw us. Also, I am going to be 100% with you guys. I have completely forgotten about that thought I had before, where I said hold that thought. We'll see if it comes back to me. Probably not, but this T-Rex is that's a big carnivore. I am keeping my eye on him. Full focus on the predator to not die. let's let's get around this guy. Oh, of course, I remember the thought. The thought I had is what I wanted to mention to you guys about joining the Discord channel. If you are a fan of Path of Titans and this series in general, I highly welcome you. Yeah, I cannot talk today. I highly welcome you guys to join the Discord, where you get to make fun of me doing stupid shit like that, where I can't remember my words. But honestly, guys, I want to shout out Hypeman13. He's joined the channel recently. He is a new member of the Sauropod squad, so welcome. And he has done a lot for the channel, honestly. So I want to thank you, honestly. I know your main name, but I'll just keep you by Hype Man here, or Hype Man. Like I said, I cannot talk today. Hype13, the Hype Man. But yeah, he shared this. I bring it up because I want to share what he shared. He shared this image here of him playing his Megalania inspired by this series here, and he has gone named his character Sandshrew, keeping with the Pokemon trend. So major respect to you, respect to Hype, and thanks for being part of the squad, man. It's awesome to have members of the channel. Dude, what am I saying today? What I'm trying to say is it's really good to have members of this community come over to the Discord and just chat with us all over there every now and then. If you don't join the Discord, totally fine. I don't blame you. It's not for everybody. It's another social media platform, right? So you either like to use it or you don't. I get it. But for those of you who like to kind of chat and hang out and discuss all things about this game, I share a lot of kind of sneak peeks over there of what I'm working on. Usually like the night before, I'll be like, hey, tomorrow this is coming out. So if you're interested in any of that type of stuff, I would love to have you guys over there. And if you start your own series, let us know all about your dinosaur's growth, right? A new life, I meant, not series. Again, cannot talk today. Thinking about YouTube series. I'm losing it. All right, but me losing it aside, fumbling over all my words, we have just reached the peak here, where we can crest up and over to get down to Traveler's Basin. So we should be arriving at that home cave pretty soon. What I want to be careful about is obviously we just saw that T-Rex, and come on, Sandile, get up that glitchy hill there. Let's take a look around. What I need to worry about is obviously that T-Rex, but around home caves is usually a hotspot. There's usually a lot of people because everybody needs to go to their home caves to unlock your abilities. So if you guys are again new to the game here and don't know yet, you have all these different abilities, and every dinosaur has different abilities. Some abilities work on multiple dinosaurs, but you can change your head slot, your metabolism, your hide, back limb, tail. Back limb, for example, is how I unlocked the dive, and so we are specifically a diving version of the Megalania. But to unlock those and to equip those, you need to do it in your home cave. Now, I'm very glad that they have added more, because in the past, like I said, they were all hotspots. Everybody needs to go there, so you kind of all converge in on the home cave, which, kind of had its problems every now and then when you were a very small juvenile who needed to get in this cave to unlock his first ability, and along comes big old subadult who needs to unlock his subadult ability, and he's like, oh, you're easy prey, and he just snaps you up and you die, which doesn't feel good because you were trying to get to somewhere that should be safe. There's also the issue, and this has always been kind of an issue, and I mentioned this day one when I saw this about the home caves, is when you leave a home cave, your character usually spawns in the overworld before you do, or before your screen really loads and you have access to your character, right? To get them to move and run around. And because you don't have that, somebody could be really rude and grief and bite you while you're loading and kill you, and you'll spawn dead. And that has always sucked, and I've always championed here and talked about this, and really hope the devs, if they ever see a video here about the home caves, implement this change. Is when you leave the home cave, you should have a 30-minute or about a minute invulnerability buff, but you can't attack, and that's just to get you out, and so you don't get killed by somebody. You can start running away and get to your own spot, but you need to also not be able to attack, or maybe your attacks won't do damage, something along that lines. So you can't abuse your invulnerability for griefing as well. So it's just some thoughts. But anyway, the home cave, generally speaking, is pretty populated, And this one is very much in the open, right on the shores here of, again, one of my favorite places in the game. This is Traveler's Basin. A fantastic place. I will definitely be doing the quests here as soon as my Gather Acorn quest is up and out of here. But yeah, it looks like it's right along the edge, which is pretty cool. Very easy to get to and not a problem at all. So I'm gonna enter with hidden E here. And here we are, home sweet home. I've only added a few things here. I've got a skeleton, I've got a rock, and I've got my little plant here. Oh, can we get up here? Come on, there you go. It's a spot. Welcome home, Sandile. Let's actually go ahead and see real quick if we have anything else since we've been doing quests. If you guys don't know, when you do a quest, you have a very small chance to get a decoration that is associated with that quest. So I may have, yes, pile of acorns and some more red ginger plants. I believe you get the red ginger plants from doing the flower pickup quest, and you get the acorns from, yeah, you guessed it, picking up the acorns quest. So let me go ahead and add some of these here. I might have like an acorn stash, like a little squirrel's nest that we compile here. Maybe we'll just, I don't know, this will be the kitchen area. We'll start piling up acorns there for the future. And then I am going to put these down here and make kind of like a cool little little backdrop here for his rock, his little sleeping spot. And there we go. That's all we got so far. Now I can go ahead and use some, let me get there. Okay, I can use some of my marks here to unlock like new rooms and customized rooms and all sorts of stuff, but I don't recommend it if you are still leveling up a creature. That's something you should do once your guy is full adult, because you can use your marks and abilities to unlock different types of metabolisms, or basically different types of abilities. So for me personally right now, I wanted to come here just to check it out, of course, for you guys and to see something new. But I think I'm going to wait. There's nothing really I want to buy right now until we hit sub-adult, and then I will unlock new hide options, and we can take a look at what that's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and save my marks. There's also, of course, the skins that we can unlock later, and I want to save money for that as well. Okay, but it's somehow storming inside the home cave. Explain that one. So let's get out of here. Let's get back into the in the overworld here. And use the cover of this rain to kind of look around Traveler's Basin. I should be getting a new quest here. When we're out here, you really got to be aware of the aquatics. Anytime you're near a big body of water, that's where they like to hang out. So I'm looking for Sarcos. I'm worried about Spinos to a lesser degree. I'm worried about Sucos to a very high degree. And I'm also very worried about Concavenators. Concavenators are the fast ones that Megalanias are going to have to worry about for sure. Any of the kind of mid-sized, fully grown theropods will definitely be able to outrun me in the long run. In the short distance, I've got the stamina to get out and hide and defend myself. But if it becomes a long run, that's a fight I'm going to lose. So we'll take it easy here. Generally, I'm going to keep moving north, and we'll see if we bump into anything. Part of me is wondering, guys, if I should risk trying to find a really big fish right now. We're in a big storm, so it's a little bit harder to kind of see somebody swimming around and hear them specifically. I don't see anybody here around my my little spot that I like to hang out here at Traveler's Basin, which is this island and this kind of rocky area over here. There's fresh water right there, very handy. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna let's take a risk here. Let's kind of dive in and try for some try for a big fish here. I have to be very careful though because Sandile loses so much stamina when he swims. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, they may have changed that. I'm highly focused here. I want to make sure I don't see any crocs or something kind of hiding away here. Okay. Stamina looks like it lasts a little bit longer than it used to be honest. Maybe that's because I grew up. I'm a little bit older now, so yeah, we can keep that in mind. Okay, well, it still goes down pretty fast. Let's be real. I'm going to take a pit stop up here on this. Okay, let's go ahead and sit here real quick. The life of a lizard. I love this little spot. Right where I'm sitting right here, that's one of my favorite spots as a Sarco, just to lounge right here. You got this full island as your little domain. That little mound you're looking at too, I've talked about this in a few episodes, but little mound is the drop-off place in Traveler's Basin when the water quality gets really low. So if you are I'm hearing splashes. if you are a subaquatic creature, and you're hanging out here, and the water quality here is 0, you can actually swim over to where I just was, the river here. But the river entrance is that water is different body of water. It's a different quality of this Traveler's Basins here. So people will end up swimming back and forth to try to help complete this quest line, and you can kind of hang out here and ambush them because they're going to try to swim across, which is a bad idea if you're, you know, not able to fight in water. But for you as the subaquatic, if you need fresh water, you can just go a little bit up to the river, and then you'll be fine. So yeah, if you ever get the Traveler's Basin as a subaquatic and the water quality is 0, that's your opportunity to strike. All right, I'm gonna try again, see if they changed this. I'm hoping that they did, but I'm gonna try to catch a fish here. I was having big issues with the Megalanion speed to catch these guys. Oh, looks like this guy is a little slower than he used to be. Unless I just spooked him. Come on. Get it, Sandile. Yeah, it does look like they really slowed them down. I'm obviously still struggling here, but come on, man. So the problem with Megalania swimming here is you can see that my stamina is already completely gone. So I can't even catch up to the little small fish, which is frustrating. Really what I like fishing for here on the Megalania is the really, really, really massive fish. They're very easy to catch, and there usually is 1 or 2 of them in here, unless people have been in here eating them themselves. But yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, I need to go get stamina. I'm going to call getting that fish a failure, and that is fine. Ah, there's a fly in my face. So yeah, let me get some stamina here. Oh, no, there's one right there. Yes, 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 I see him. Aha, Sandile's eating some fish tonight. Awesome. Okay, let's get these big ones. Oh, there's even another big one. There's 2 big ones. Sick. Okay. This would be a horrible time for a Sarco to come from my right. I would not survive here. Oh, I also have no breath. Okay, hold on. I gotta get breath real quick. Please, nobody see me. No Sarco, no Sarco, no Sarco. Okay, there is plentiful fish beneath me. I was saying this last time, I really hope they make it so Megalania can regain stamina by floating at the top of the surface, just kind of lounging. I think them coming out of the water pretty much every time after fishing with no stamina doesn't make a whole lot of sense. They'd be able to keep themselves safe, but 1 bite, 1 catch, 1 kill. Well done. Okay, let's take this smorgasbord here off to the side. We'll probably hang on to it for a little bit until we get our food quest to give us some easy marks. Eat when we need to. That's a tip for you guys. Don't eat just to top off. Wait till you get your survival quest to pop. But yeah, most importantly, I need to stay safe here. Find a good spot to hunker down for just a little bit and get all the stamina back. All right, this little cove here should do nicely. Come up here and just kind of sit. All right, we should be good here for a minute or 2. Look at you, Sandile. It's been quite the little day already, hasn't it? Cheers to you, my man. Alright, guys. With our catch in hand here, or catch in mouth, we are gonna, again, continue north. I really like this little river section here up to this swamp area, which I think is called the Mire. Could be wrong. And then up here is another really cool spot. They got quests all along the way, so I'm gonna head up in that direction. Also fresh water, and people usually hang out there, so we're likely to bump into some people, which is always fun for you guys to see. And I'm at the point now where I can get close enough to see them, right? With that T-Rex, I can kind of be like, you know, look over the corner, like, oh, who's over there? You know what I mean? And then scatter off. We're not so small that I have to play it super scared. I can do a little bit of Speedy Boy action, right? And kind of mess with some Carnos and say, hi, what's up? I see you. Okay, bye. But generally, yeah, we're going to head up there, knock out some quests, and we're going up a river, so we'll have fresh water when our water meter goes down for that easy quest. And we got the food for the food quest when that pops. So we're looking good. Sandile's having a great day. Despite the weather, he's having a time of his life. Okay, cool. Look, we didn't get that far at all, and our find and drink water quest popped up. Let's go ahead and stash this guy right here real quick. Drop it with F. And we know the water's safe because it's been our watering hole for quite a while. let's go ahead and drink up. I do wonder if they will ever let us, like, drink from the sky. You know, just open our mouth and drink some water. Because as silly as that sounds, like, that's fresh water. Does kind of break some game mechanics, though. I understand that. Okay. Full of water. Happy day. Let's grab our fish and keep on trucking north. So, guys, as we just kind of hike here slowly, I want to keep my stamina up in case we bump into anybody. But as we just kind of hike here through the pretty stormy weather, to be honest, here on our way north, I thought of the comment of the day that I want to talk to you guys about, and that's going to be something I randomly thought of when looking at this giant thing he's carrying. Is do you guys have a favorite fish? Well, that's probably a pretty rare question. I don't think I've ever personally been asked, hey, do you got a favorite fish? And I don't really think I've ever sat down to think about my favorite fish. But let's talk about our favorite fish. I have owned fish in fish tanks for about 12 years now or so. Currently, all my fish have unfortunately passed away. I had a mold outbreak that killed most of them, but a lot of them were very short lifespan fish anyway that I knew was going to cycle out very soon anyway. But that said, one of the favorite fish I've ever had was an electric yellow cichlid. They are about this big. They can grow to be about this big, but they're generally yay sized. And it is the smartest fish I have ever owned. He knew what was going on anytime. As soon as, you know, I came to the tank, he would know if it's feeding time. He'd be up and alert and ready, pushing the other fish out of the way. And if I was gonna do any tank maintenance, he immediately understood, like, oh god, the net's coming out, right? And he would try to hide, and I had to pull pretty much everything out of the tank to get to him because he was so crafty and so smart and knew where to go that I couldn't easily get in there with the tank. Not only that, but he looked so cool. Just a bright yellow fish with like red or black stripes. Very, very cool. I named mine Johnny Bravo, and he was in my tank for a good 4 years or so. Very, very solid tank. Had him in there, like a red-tailed shark. Wasn't actually a shark, but that's what they call it because it looks like a shark. Big Placo in there, and a whole bunch of stuff. That was probably, I've had a lot of iterations of my fish tank over the years as fish come and go. They don't live very long. But that was probably my favorite setup. And he was the shining yellow star set up in the tank to be like the main feature. So that's going to be my answer. Let me know if you guys have ever had a favorite fish. Maybe it's something out in nature in the ocean that you just really appreciate, really like. Maybe it's like a giant whale shark, right? That's a fish. Maybe it's you know, something small that you've owned in your tank. But yeah, let me know. What's your favorite fish, guys? As for Sandile, his favorite fish is 100% an Arapaima. For sure, no doubt. 100% his favorite. He loves them. Okay, but all that talking has got us to the Mire, our next hotspot, and our next spot that we're going to knock out a quick quest, which is just to collect 35 Amanita mushrooms. They're very easy. There's tons of mushrooms down there. It's just whether or not, like, you can see a huge pile right there. Just whether or not somebody else is hanging around here. There's pretty much only enough mushrooms for 1 or 2 people. I've come here with some friends, and all 3 of us tried to get it done. And we weren't able to get our personal quests done, but we got our group quests done. So found that a little bit interesting. But it looks to be pretty quiet, so I'm going to get down there. And we might actually be able to parkour our way here. Oh, I got to find and eat food. You know what? First things first, let's actually eat this. Let's eat this up here where it's safe. Let's go ahead and nom on this guy a little bit. Eat your favorite fish, Sandile. You deserve it like always. Oh, he's eating. I'm finishing this amazing drink. Calypso, if you're watching, sponsor me. This drink is so good. I'm wondering as Sandile gets to the end of this fish here, or rather the start of his, the top of his food meter here, when he fills up, I'm wondering if that's going to be the entire fish, or if he's going to have extra fish still to carry around. Very handy to have this on hand, I'm not going to lie. I would hope. Yeah, look at that. Wow, good job. Okay. Wow, only 50%? Wow, I can eat this all day. All right. Well, hey, If that doesn't convince you to get the dive ability on a Megalania while you're growing, I don't know what will. Like, that is 2 full bellies. That's awesome. That's 2 quests right there, just by catching this one guy. And hanging on to it, of course. Alright, fish, you hang out right there for a second. I am not done with you. Let's collect up these mushrooms. Alright, mushrooms collected, and you, sir, are coming with me. Oh, why you gotta do that to me? Oh, okay, exactly. I was worried there. I thought I was gonna give me 34 out of 35 mushrooms and shortchange me by 1. I was like, come on, man. But nope, it only took 3 piles, so awesome. Alright, I just heard all sorts of weird stuff, so I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna get out of here. Time in the mire is over. We need to get out. I just noticed something, guys, and I'm actually not sure what it is. Let me know below if you know what's going on here. Do you see in the top right where it says the mire? And it's got 33% there. Not actually sure what that bar is. At first I thought, well, maybe it's my exploration of the map, but I've done way more than 33%. If anything, I've done like 80%. Like, there's not really much left to go. I thought, oh, maybe it's 33%. Oh, now it's gone. The mire was 33%. What does that mean? I've done 33% of the quests, but it only gave me 1 of them. Like, there could be 3 quests in the area? I don't know. Let me know. Oh, is that the quality of the water? Is it telling me the body of the water in the mire is 33%? Let's for science, let's figure this out. Put you down there, my good old fish. Is this 33%? No, it's 100%. I'm not sure what that is. Let me know, guys, what is going on with that meter, what it's for, what it means, what it do. Okay, I just entered Drop-Off Lake here, which is likely to be our last location for the day as I help fix this dam. I'm always fixing this dam. It's never staying fixed. Anyway, the thing on the top right is 0%, and I'm not sure what that could mean. Very interesting to me. I'm sure it's going to be something so obvious, too, when I figure it out. And be like, oh, yeah, of course, 0%. Yeah, that makes sense. But right now, I'm like, I don't know. Okay, I do want to actually, I'm just kind of whipping around here with my giant fish. I want to listen carefully. I feel like I hear somebody. I want to be, what I was saying is I want to be very careful here because almost every time I'm at Drop-Off Lake, I see people. It's got a lot of quests, and people usually come here, and they're here for a while. There's the dam quest with the branches. There is like acorn quest all around, or maybe it's lychee. And I think there's also the lakeweed quest here. So there's a lot to do. People usually hang out, and this is a pond that I will often frequent on my Sarco because you can get up here from Traveler's Basin. So going between the two is pretty good. Oh, maybe it's pine cones that we pick up. So yeah, head on a swivel. There are T-Rexes about, for sure. We know they're there. We've seen a big one. Okay, so yeah, we're looking pretty good, guys. Besides the storm and crappy weather, sorry for that. I don't control the weather unless we're playing The Sims, and I got the weather device. But we should be good. It looks quiet here. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this bridge here, and I think I'm going to have to do this in a weird way so my fish doesn't despawn. I'm going to drop the fish here. I'm going to go grab a branch. I'm going to go drop the branch off. And then I'm going to pick up my fish to reset its timer. And then I'm going to put the fish down. I'm going to go grab a branch and repeat that over and over again. Oh, the branch is 25%. Ooh, okay. Okay, somebody was here very recently then. I knew I heard somebody. It's hard to tell when you're in the storm here. You hear a thud and you're like, was that just the rain? Anyway, let's drop this guy off. Uh-oh. Oh, won't let me do it. There you go. Okay, drop that off. Pick up the fish. Put down the fish. Go get a branch. This is a little concerning, though, because this is going to be the last branch I get. Yeah, that is at 0% now. So we're going to have to go further down the river to get another branch, which isn't a problem. But usually you can just knock this out, bang, 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 just deliver 3 branches super fast. So yeah, let's actually go pick up this fish here, because I like you, buddy. You're coming with me. Let's go find that last branch. Oh! Or it's easy and it's just gonna respawn like that. That's hilarious. That is what it is. I'll take it. Fish goes there. Branch goes here. Branch goes there. And just like that, it's 200 marks. Yeah. You can see, too, that I just got the Gather Roots quest, so 25 roots, 50 pine cones. That's a doozy. I don't think I'm going to do that one today, guys. I think we're going to end the episode here. We did see a T-Rex, which I'm happy to see. It's a little bit quieter than I thought, but again, we got a big storm, so we know we've been around people. Like, these branches are completely missing. So they're around, but everyone's being sneaky. Everyone's... Oh, God, he's right there. He is right there. Let's go. Let's go. Grab the fish and go. Grab the fish and go. We out. I'm just casually doing an outro. T-Rex is like, sup? No, we out. We're gone. We're gone. I am not messing with that. Not today. Luckily for us, if we use pretty much our entire stamina bar just to go, he won't be able to chase us. We are too speedy for him. Woo! Wow. What an ending. All right. Departed drop-off leg. I think we should be good now. Woo! He snuck up out of nowhere, guys. Wow. I know it wasn't too scary in the sense that he was way over there, but man, if I didn't see him, he could have came out and bit me instead of standing there. I don't think he saw me either, but yeah, that could have been bad. T-Rex is everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Okay, well, I need a little bit of water, so I'm going to log out up at this in this little lake up here, which is really nice. It's kind of a little bit secluded. Some people go up there when they're up here at the whatever this place is called, the sunken dam area. I already forgot its name. Drop off lake, there it is. Yeah, up here it's a little bit of a water spot. I am still pretty dang close to that T-Rex, so I'm gonna be careful here, but I think I'm gonna get some water, and we'll be safe after that. But I want to thank you guys for watching this episode and joining Sandile again on yet another journey, even if it's stormy. Again, I welcome all you console players to the Sauropod Squad. Welcome to Path of Titans. I've got a ton of Path of Titans episodes. If you're interested in any dinosaur in the game, I have an episode on it, minus the Barsboldia and the T-Rex and like some of the more recent ones. But if they've been in the game for a long time, I've got an episode and just kind of checks them out and shows you what they can do and whatnot. So I welcome you to check that out. Playlist linked at the end of the video. Also join the Sauropod Squad over at the Discord if you want to talk to us and maybe share some of your adventures here, just like our good buddy Hype 13 did. So yeah, guys, that's it for me and from Sandile. As he stays hydrated, I'm gonna have to go get another one of these. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. For me and Sandile here, peace out.